President Trump on the attack, taking aim at the FBI on Twitter.
And the president is calling for a major house cleaning. CBS 2's Adrianna Weingold is live in the newsroom with more on the continued uproar. Adrianna.
President Trump once again finding himself in hot water after an early morning Twitter session. It began with what appeared to be an admission that he knew Michael Flynn lied to the FBI and then turned into a tirade against the agency. Early Saturday morning, President Trump sent out a tweet that has since sent shockwaves throughout Washington. The tweet reads, "I had to fire General Flynn because he lied to the vice president and the FBI. He has pled guilty to those lies. It is a shame because his actions during the transition were lawful. There was nothing to hide." Trump's personal attorney has since taken responsibility for the tweet. Still, Jessica Levinson, professor at Loyola Law School, says Trump could be in trouble.
If President Trump knew that Michael Flynn was lying to the FBI and then said just a very short time later to James Comey, then the director of the FBI, "I hope you see your way to kind of clearing Michael Flynn or not investigating him too much or letting this go," then that's a good case for obstruction of justice.
Senator Dianne Feinstein and Congressman Adam Schiff made the rounds on morning television talking about the Trump tweets and what they could mean for the administration.
Anytime the president has to deny something 3 times in a row raises a profound question about whether it's true.
I think what we're beginning to see is the putting together of a case of obstruction of justice. I think we see this in the indictments, the 4 indictments and pleas that have just taken place, in some of the comments that are being made.
Early Sunday morning, the president once again took to Twitter, this time slamming the FBI, calling the agency the worst in history. It was in response to reports that a veteran agent was removed from the team investigating Russian election meddling after it was discovered he was sending anti-Trump text messages.
I would just say this to the president: there's an ongoing criminal investigation. Comey may be part of it. You tweet and comment regarding ongoing criminal investigations at your own peril. I'd be careful if I were you, Mr. President.
Obviously, there's more information from inside the White House that we simply do not know. Certainly more to learn in the days and months ahead.